Hey guys, it's Tuesday, August 6, 2013.
Welcome to Intermission.
We have a little bit of a system worked out in which after VidCon, Claire makes this really deep, insightful video, and then I make a video with a bunch of clips in it because I take my camera to VidCon. So probably the next minute will be a montage of chaos, of amazing performances, and just out-of-this-world sets that was so much fun and so enjoyable, and I'm so glad that I got to go.
Have you ever realized that if you had done something for just 5 minutes a day, you would be great at it?
Yeah.
And that still isn't enough motivation to start.
All the fathers in our stars.
It's always so incredible to go to a place where you don't know anybody and feel like you have so much in common with everyone around you. That being said, my experience at VidCon was a little different this year. I have never hurt myself before, as I said last week, and so it was very interesting for me to go around in a wheelchair all weekend. And there were definitely some things that I noticed that really annoyed me. At VidCon, in general, everyone was really nice to us. At one point, Sydney and I were having trouble going over a bump, and we dropped, like, everything that we were holding, including 2 iPhones and some very expensive camera equipment, and this guy behind us just, like, picked it all up and dumped it in my lap, and it was really nice of him. He just, like, said that he hoped we had a nice day and told us not to forget to be awesome, and it was great. But just as we were walking around, and especially at Disneyland, I noticed just the way people reacted to me was very different when I was being pushed in a wheelchair by my friends than when I'm, like, walking around in the regular world. This is probably just, like, a Disneyland every man for himself thing, but at Disneyland no one moved out of the way for us. We actually had to have, like, someone who was not pushing me walk in front to try to clear the path, because otherwise people would just, like, walk directly into my injured leg. But the thing that I noticed even more than people, like, not being willing to move out of their way was that a lot of people did not talk to me. We got onto the Jungle Cruise at one point, and I had to, like, hop onto the ride because I can't walk, and the lady that I sat down next to looked over me at Claire and said, "Oh, what did she do?" Like I wasn't sitting right there and able to answer her question myself. This happened kind of a lot, unfortunately. Like, if the attendants would ask if I was okay to transfer and I would say yes, they would then look at my friends for confirmation, like I didn't know if I was able to make it that distance. That really upset me because even though I hurt my ankle, I didn't hurt my head. I'm still capable of making my own decisions and knowing what my body can do. And yet a lot of the time I was passed over like my words or my decisions didn't count as much because I was injured and had to be pushed around in a wheelchair. I've always known that our society is prejudiced against people who are disabled, and as much as I try not to be, I know that I have some of that innate prejudice as well. And I think that that's really awful because it's not their fault, it doesn't make them a shitty person, it doesn't mean that they're incapable of making their own decisions. It just means that they have a disability and that's a major inconvenience for them, but it doesn't automatically make them stupid. I've never really been in that situation before, and I was kind of surprised by how aware of it I was. And it's definitely something that I want to think about over my life, because it really sucks. And I wish that there was something that I could do, some way that I could find to help that prejudice and just prejudice in general not be a thing in our world. This is my last vlog from home, so say goodbye to my room, loyal viewers. I will not be making a vlog from here until December. Next week I'll be vlogging from Ireland. Megan, I will see you tomorrow.